I'm not letting you off the hook so quick. Those last two videos were quickies, right? I just had to do one more. I mean, look at the title from Zero Hedge. McDonald's is replacing 2,500 human cashiers with digital kiosks. Here is its math. Now, McDonald's has had some store closings. And I remember reading a comment from a person that owned one of the franchises. I guess they are a franchisee. And what was the word they used? This is a depression or something. We're in a depression, I think was their term they used. They're the store owner, by the way. That was a different story a little while back, not long ago. The stock market is, I'm loving it. The stock market is loving McDonald's stock, which has continued in its recent relentless rise to all-time highs. By the way, up 26% year to date. Oblivious to the carnage among the broader restaurant and fast food sector. There is a reason for Wall Street's euphoria, the same one we discussed in January in their article titled, Dear Bernie, meet the Big Mac ATM that will replace all of your $15 per hour fast food workers. You know, the one we're going on strike and we're demanding $15 an hour. And what did we say would happen? Okay, most of you will be replaced and there'll be a few in the back cooking stuff and whatever, and they'll get 15. But there's going to be a lot less employees there, right? But as I said just recently in my last video, unemployment has decreased down from 4.4%, which is great, down to 4.3%. If you believe that horse crap. In a report released this week by Cohen's Andrew Charles, the analyst calculates the jump in sales as a result of the company's new Experience of the Future strategy, which anticipates that digital ordering kiosks will replace cashiers in at least 2,500 restaurants by the end of 2017 and another 3,000 over 2018. Cohen also cited plans for the restaurant chain to roll out mobile ordering across 14,000 U.S. locations by the end of 2017. We did not show that particular math, but the logic was similarly compelling. Here's a snapshot of the math that Cohen, likely in conjunction with management, used to come up with the cost savings as McDonald's increasingly lays off more and more minimum wage workers and replaces them with Big Mac ATMs. MCD is cultivating a digital platform through Mobile Ordering and Experience of the Future, or EOTF. An in-store technological overhaul most conspicuous through kiosks or kiosk ordering and table delivery. You order, you go sit down, and it get your food delivered to you. Wow. Our analysis suggests efforts should bear fruit in 2018 with a combined 130 basis point contribution to U.S. comps. We believe mobile ordering better supplements the drive-through business where 70+% of U.S. sales are transacted. In our view, McDonald's or MCD, we're going to call them, not to be confused with Run DMC, this is just MCD. Differentiation lies in the operational enhancements of mobile ordering that includes curbside pickup of orders in order to not disrupt the drive-thru. Below, we show Cohen's full math, laying out why the restaurant chain's client-facing fast food workers are now obsolete. Experience of the Future features lower ROI than mobile order, but offers greater potential longer term. We are constructive on the use of guest-facing technology for the restaurant industry. MCD's longer-term U.S. story revolves around Experience of the Future, a holistic operational and technological overhaul to the store base. MCD's March 2017 investor meeting centered around the initiative with interactive displays. Perhaps the most conspicuous piece of Experience of the Future lies in digital kiosk ordering, which have seen success in international-led markets. Additionally, food ordered via the kiosk is delivered to the customer's table. We believe EOTF better enhances the in-store experience, which represents roughly 30% of domestic sales compared to mobile ordering, which allows customers to avoid leaving their cars. Our ROI math suggests EOTF leads to a 9% cash-to-cash return in year one in the 55% of domestic stores that do not require a store remodel, and 5% in the 45% of stores that do require a remodel, which is a predecessor up to implementing EOTF. Our math is premised on total costs of $150,000 for the Experience of the Future enhancement and $700,000 of all-in costs when including EOTF as well as a store remodel. MCD has offered to pay 55% of the cost for Experience of the Future. As I'm doing this, what is this nonsense? Your video is not approved for monetization. Stand by. Do you want to hear some nonsense? Hi, JSnip4. Thanks for submitting your videos for monetization. We didn't approve your video for monetization because the content in your video or video details may not be advertiser friendly. Do you believe that the content in your video is advertiser friendly? You can request an additional review below. Well, by God, I think I will. You know what the video is? Breaking, just turned a few grand into 93,000, sold some Veritasium. Someone tell me how that video is not approved to be monetized. It's been monetized this whole time. What that's telling me is they just demonetized it. And to date, I've had numerous demonetizations come in through email, and it's been a while. I've been really lucky. It's been quite a while. Haven't had one. Every single time I check that box, review my video again, I believe it's advertiser friendly, and I submit it. Basically, JSnip4, you're correct. Your video is now remonetized again. You know, something along those lines. Isn't that incredible? Not to mention, that video's got some nice number of views. 20,951 currently speaking. So yeah, if there's a video I'd like to have ads on, I'd like it to be that one. You know what I mean? Nope. Something about it. I just turned a few grand into $93,000. What is not advertiser friendly about this video? Someone please tell me. Unfreaking believable. What it could be is some morons complaining somehow. I don't know. Maybe. I don't even know if that's even possible. Anyways, back to where I was. McDonald's targets a high teens return on incrementally invested capital, improving to the mid 20% range beginning in 2019. We believe EOTF's ROI is captured over time as the sales lift does not dissolve as in case of a traditional restaurant remodel. Rather, the lift should sustain as we expect consumers to increasingly embrace technological change. This is evidenced across concepts such as Panera's experience with 2.0, as well as McDonald's own experience in Canada, where kiosks saw 12 to 13% sales mix in year 1 and 27% in year 2. We also note kiosk ordering will also likely lead to labor savings over time, which should help boost ROIC, but is unlikely to, or for the foreseeable future. Again, you go to Walmart, you go to Home Depot, you go to Lowe's, self-checkout, right over here. One person manning a little station to make sure the 4, 5, or 6 station, places where you can do self-checkout. If you have any problems, I'll come over there, swipe my little badge, and fix it for you. Oh, great. But that could be another 1 or 2 cashiers, earning a living and, trying to maintain some kind of semblance of the American lifestyle. So those stores are doing it. Walmart's doing it. McDonald's is doing it. And we've got some of the lowest unemployment ever at 4.3%. Who in the hell do these people think they're talking to? They just lie to you so bad. And this is almost like the self-eating snake, the Ouroboros. Snake eats its tail, devours himself. Because if you're firing everybody and so many people are out of work, where do all the consumers come from? Now, if there's other industries expanding and, well, they can leave, you can do your automated thing and we'll go work over here. That's okay. But I'm not seeing anything popping up. If I miss something, let me know. There's some kind of new technology company, something that's hiring a bunch of people, because every time I come out here, and if anyone ought to know, it's me. More job losses. Ford's moving to China. Not like I did the video the other day. About that Ford plant going to Mexico. We talked about coming to the U.S. Never mind. It's going to China. Yeah, sorry about that. And then that one's laying off, and this one's laying off. Again, Ford, before that, we're laying off 20,000 of our workforce. 20,000. And yet the unemployment just sits there. News story after news. This one's on the retail apocalypse I keep covering literally every day now. I mean, there's something to do with, something or another, at least a few times a week, I should say, that I'm reading about the retail apocalypse. That one's closing. That one's closing. These aren't just ghost companies. They have a lot of employees. How could we get a barrage of this over 2017 thus far, 6 months into the year, halfway through, and we've got the greatest employment numbers you can imagine. Just only unemployment's down to 4.3. This is beautiful. Life is good for everybody. Jay Snip, what the hell are you talking about? It's unfreaking believable. So add McDonald's to the list. Guess who will be after that? Probably Burger King, and this one. Yep, it's coming. Replace the useless eaters with technology until there's not enough useless eaters with money to come back to your facility and buy the self-eating snake. You do yourself in. Take care.